Here are some great keyboard shortcuts to know when using the Shapes tools in Illustrator. The first one is the Shift key. If I hold down Shift, when I click and drag with my shape, it'll constrain the height and width proportions of whatever tool that I'm using with. So in other words, with the rectangle, I can get a perfect square by holding down the Shift key. If I use the ellipse, holding down the Shift will give me a perfect circle. If I let go of the Shift key at any time, it'll unsnap it and I can freeform the height and width of that shape at that time. Another keyboard shortcut to know is the Option key. With the Option key held down, notice that my cursor will go from a regular crosshair to a circular crosshair. Let's zoom back out. Holding down the Option key will allow me to create a shape not from the corner, but from the center point outward. Additionally, holding down the Option key and the Shift key together will constrain the proportions and give me a perfect circle from the center point. This is also true for the rectangle tool. Another great keyboard shortcut to know is the space bar. If I was to start creating a shape at one point, but I don't want to keep it there, in other words, I want to move it on the fly, I'm going to keep my mouse held down, then hold down the space bar, and I can move the starting point of that particular shape. Remember, hold down your mouse button when using this as well. Then when I let go of the space bar, I can continue changing the height and width of that particular shape. So I can start it here, space bar, move it down to that particular area. The final set of keyboard shortcuts don't work for every shape, but they do particularly work for the Polygon and the Star tool. If I was to start creating an object, clicking and dragging, still holding down my mouse button, if I use the up and down arrows, I can add sides to my polygon by hitting the up arrow, or I can take away sides to my polygon by using the down arrow, all the way down to a triangle. Same is true for the Star tool. Clicking and dragging, I can use the up arrow to add points to my star on the fly, or I can use the down arrow to take away points from my star. Using all of these keyboard shortcuts together will best help you easily and quickly create the shapes that you need and place them exactly where you want in your document.